We seem to have passed through the valley. Alright, so what happens is I accidentally killed the last monster. I thought another one had spawned, but it didn't. And if you kill all the monsters in Dwarf Valley, it automatically ends the battle. Another way to end the battle is to make it to the signpost with Symbios and say move field, and that will end the battle. That's what I was expecting to happen, but like I said, I thought someone spawned and they didn't, and I killed everybody. So yeah, now that we've passed through the valley, General Cruart's Imperial soldiers must be quite irritated. Yeah. Imperial territory. So the treasure is hidden in Dwarf Hill just ahead. Beyond that is the town of Railhead. Railhead is where we want to go. General Proton awaits. Alright, what we're actually going to do is, once we get into this fight, I'm going to egress back to get some supplies, because I was hoping to get some supplies before this. Our chief is clever as ever. Oh god, that rhymed. It was a painful rhyme scheme. Okay. Okay. How does that help bandits? You can just pillage anyone regardless. He must have contacts everywhere. Oh really? Well, let's get a hold of said contacts so that we can squeeze them for information. Squeeze them like a ripe orange. Even though we are part of the Shiraf clan, we're stuck in... Okay. We heard a little bit about Shiraf previously. Yeah. We cannot waste much time on them. Bull. And Benetram sees it. Split them right down the middle. Okay. Not gonna happen. I can handle this fight without the supplies. Alright, I'll go ahead and show off what we've got. Everyone's at level 5. Grace just hit level 5 by killing the last bad guy. And Obright assisted. Alright, Symbios now has... He's learned mastered level 1 sword, so he has Sonic Wave. Dontarius hasn't mastered anything, because I keep switching him back between the spear and the bronze lance. Mascarin has learned Blaze level 2, which is just an AoE blaze. A little more powerful. She also, I forgot, learned Double Palm, because apparently casting magic affects her spells. So I cast Blaze level 1 on someone and she learned Double Palm. So I guess it's just inflicting damage. She has a ridiculous number of kills too for... Anyway, Grace has learned Antidote level 1, which is quite useful. Cures poison and paralysis. She hasn't mastered anything. Hayward has gotten level 1 arrow and has learned Ice Arrow, which is a fantastically devastating ability. I love it. And Obright hasn't really done anything other than hit level 5. Alright, we'll show off the bad guys. We've got Dark Mage. They are a huge threat. Tornado level 2 is an AoE. Freeze level 1 is a very high damage single target spell. And they've got really high agility. So, they are a threat. Everything else is the same bric-a-brac we've been dealing with. There is a Thief Commander. He is the boss. He is not a special unit. He just has higher stats than the other snipers. Attack of 13, defensive 9, agility of 8, luck of 2, speed of 5. a regular sniper. So yeah, he's got 1 higher attack, more HP than anything else. And he's got a little dark mage friend. And this is the big gimmick of this battle. This is the ruins. And the ruins are kind of a reoccurring theme in this game. If you find the map for said ruins before that battle, you can enter those ruins. Only problem is, in doing so, it means you basically are in a race against time. Because once you, in this battle, when you trigger the ruins, it takes a turn to trigger the ruins. So you got to get someone over there, trigger the ruins, and then you can enter the ruins on that, on if anyone close by on their next turn. But then once you trigger the ruins, there is a thief that's going to be going in to grave rob. Once you're in the ruins, you cannot open any of the treasure chests in the ruins. We don't get access to a thief class in this game, which really makes me miss Slade from Shining Force 2. Because that would have been perfect for him. Ouch! I walked into that. I really did. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, now I gotta heal Danteres, because I need Danteres alive. Granted, these guys aren't gonna do jack and shit to us as far as damage goes. Like, being level 5, the Skavens are going to do 1 point of damage, the Bats are going to do 1 point of damage, the Snipers are going to do anywhere between 1 and 4 damage, depending on who they're attacking. Most of your frontliners, it's only going to be 1. 4 is if they get lucky against one of your magic users at this point. The Dark Mages are really the only big threat. The Worms will do a couple of points of damage, but not anything major. We're going to show off Blaze level 2 because I don't want them to survive. This is a gross waste of XP, but the Dark Mage, you saw how much damage that Dark Mage did. They are the biggest threat. Everything else is a waste of time and resources. And she only got 28 experience points off that, so she wasn't going to get much from it, but I wanted to make sure Danteres could survive. Move him back there, we'll heal. I really don't want to move him too far away though, because he needs to get to the ruins. This whole map is contingent on Danteres. Because once you get into the ruins, you have to attack the thieves to knock the treasure out of them in the order in which they pick it up. So, you want to make sure, A, you don't kill them outright, which there's a good chance Danteres is going to do way too much damage to these guys. Wish there was an item that lowered his attack. But that's actually one of the reasons why we're going to be carrying a very low level, or a lower level spear around for a good chunk of this game. Is because it gives Danteres a ranged attack, and Danteres is going to be your treasure getter in the ruins. Because of he's got the best move, it's just kind of required, honestly. There's very little way around it. And the Bat is nothing more than a pain in my ass, because that's all he's going to be doing. Everyone else can handle everything else in this fight, to the point to where I think Mascarin can almost one-shot a Bat with a melee attack, which kinda tells you something. So, Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Can I do it? Yes, we can. Inspect the ruins. Dontarius took a peek inside the ruins, because we have the map. Back off, buddy. I'll be taking all the treasure from those ruins. No, the hell you won't. Because I'm gonna spear you in the face. Those bandits are planning to ransack Dwarf Hill, Symbios. If you have the manpower, keep them from executing their plan. By executing them. And that's just what we're gonna do. And Sonic Wave! For those of you who may remember that from Shining the Holy Ark. It's the same ability. And Symbios found an antidote herb, which is fantastic. He'll use that on himself. While the rest of my force deals with these guys. I'm not going to move my people any farther up because I don't want them to attract too much attention from those snipers and that dark mage. But damn it. Hayward, why do you only have to be friends with Symbios and Dontarius, the two people who are useless? Ice Arrow, fantastic. Look at that, it one-shotted him. Granted, Symbios would have one-shotted the bat, but the bat has really low defense because it's a bat. But still, we're getting to the one-shot stage. That's how much one extra level is doing for us. Alright, someone needed to be healed. You don't really need to be... You could be... Yeah, we'll heal you. Antidote the spell does not give as much as healing the spell. So... And that boosted their friendship status, so we want that. Alright, and now it's going to take a turn to go inside the ruins and show you what's going on in there. And that's it. He does nothing. Nothing going on. But now we can send Dontarius in with the map move command. So that's really all that's going to happen for that. Use the antidote herb to fix that green feeling you've got going on. I do love the character models in this. They look awesome. Alright. Those guys are going to come down. Aggravate the living piss out of me by attacking my ranged unit. Okay, now you're actually pissing me off. You guys mad that Hayward one-shotted one of your friends over there? Because it's gonna get worse. Not quite a one-shot, but it's a world of hurt on you guys, isn't it? Obright will kill him. Or not, because crawling into the fetal position apparently protects you from an axe. Oh well. Heal him so he doesn't die. And now that we're in the ruins, we have to wait for Billy to do something. In the meantime, we're gonna attack for shits and giggles. Why not? 4 points of damage. Fantastic. Mainly because I don't really want her getting too much more XP. Same goes with Symbios. We're just gonna keep him back there. Damn it, all the bloody pus spewing hell! Stop attacking my archer! You little twat waffles are aggravating me to no extent. Oh, well, at least it's giving Grace something to do. Alright, attack you. Really would have preferred... I would like Obright to get a kill in, because he's still kind of low on XP. Oh, and he learns the special full swing. Fantastic. Everyone's learned their first ability. Except for Danteri's, because I keep switching him back and forth. And we're just going to keep healing you, because it's free XP. I did also put the bracer we found in the last fight on Mascarin, so that she doesn't die in situations like that. Because she is apt to dying in situations like that. Alright, so it's now Danteri's turn. So what's happened is he's gone over and pillaged the chest and found the life ring. So we've already got the spear equipped, so that's fine. What we want to do is move him here. Because the next turn the thief is going to try to make a break for the ruin exit, which is out the other side. They won't ever leave the same way they came out. There's always going to be another exit, which they're going to make a beeline for. So it's basically, until you get used, or until you... And there's really no way to do it, it's just trial and error mostly. Because what's going to happen is you're going to... Alright, we're just going to let Obright finish these guys off. Has the worm been attacked? No, the worm hasn't been attacked. What's Hayward's XP? Because I'll damage the worm. 40... Yeah, I'll damage the worm. Because once you do something in a fight, even if you aggress, it doesn't reset. So you don't really get to fix it. So if the ruins collapse and you aggress and go back into the fight, the ruins will still be collapsed. So you're kind of boned in that essence. So it's really trial and error. You'll have to either restart from your last save, which was hopefully before then, or just suffer through it, really. There's really not much you can do about it. Alright, so he's going to make a break for it. And we're going to come over here. And we could attack him head on, or we are within range to where we could use the spear. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And the thieves, they carry daggers which count as swords, so you get the attack bonus, which is probably one of the most dick moves in the game, because then that's more incentive, that's the game working against you to have them get killed faster, which means there's a good chance that you won't get all the treasure, because if you outright kill him and he still has treasure, you're not going to get that treasure. You're only going to get the whatever drop should be. So it's a real dick move that the game does. Real dick move. Alright, I really shouldn't have all of my people bunched together like this, but don't care. Alright, and there's another treasure chest over here that you could have had the option of getting, but I don't remember what's in there. The life ring is the important treasure of this this map. It's just way too useful. And we're gonna kill the thief with a critical hit. Not that he needed it, but just to give Danteri's a little bit extra XP, because he hasn't been doing anything this fight. And when you kill the thief, the ruins have collapsed. Because apparently thieves have the power to keep ruins in one piece. Alright, now it's just these guys. Which, the only real threat is the Dark Mage. He's a bit of a threat, but not enough. And there's a good chance we're just going to kill him and end this fight. Because it's not like I need the extra XP. I'm not going to turn it down. And so we're going to send O'Bright out, but... See, at this point, it's not really even extra XP. We'll heal you, just because I don't want to take the chance that the Dark Mage is going to come down and one-shot you and end this fight not in my favor. It's the last thing we want to happen. Now, I could be a complete dick, but I'm not going to. And we're going to keep people spaced out just a little bit. Because I fear Tornado 2 with my life. And you're going to come out and melee attack me. Wow, you're dumb as hell. That's just some poor scripting on the AI part. And one-shot the Dark Mage. Now we just kill the Thief Commander. Because you're next to useless at the moment. You're still doing damage. Like, you're actually doing a fair bit of damage to me. I'm kind of impressed by how much damage you're doing. But not impressed enough. And O'Bright won't get the final kill. Hey, we'll have Grace get the final kill. How about that? Yeah, we'll stick her in between those two who will raise her attack. You got bitch slapped by a priest. But she got the XP for it, which is really what I wanted. And what am I going to drop for that healing drop? Ooh. I could drop the Ruin Hill map, because it's worthless, but I can sell it for a decent... I think I can sell it for at least enough to recoup a loss of a medical herb. Yep, I'm Benetram. Well, I'm Symbios, he's Benetram. And yeah, we just owned you. How did you know the peace conference would fail? Yeah, that's why I asked you. Alright. He's dead. Well, he was the last one standing. I didn't have to kill him. He just didn't really give me an alternative. Yep, we'll prevent that from happening. Except we won't. Lots of people are going to die in this. Alright, so... onward to Railhead. And Benetram stops for no discernible reason, just to stare in wonderment. Fiscal problems of the Republic triggered turmoil in Barrand, just the excuse the Empire needed to justify an invasion of the Holy Land, bringing both countries to the brink of full-scale war. Peace conference was called in an attempt to avert the coming war, but an abduction of the Emperor by Bullsome fanatics raised the tensions on both sides. Both sides left the peace conference planning for war. Symbios managed to escape Balsamo and is heading to the town of Railhead, where General Proton awaits. However, many unexpected events lie in his and his party's path. Congratulations, we have just completed Chapter 1, Nightmare in the Floating City of Saraband. At the end of each chapter, it will give you the ability to save your game, so you can start at the next chapter, which we'll go ahead and save here, and I will see you all in the next installment where we start Chapter 2. Till then, later everyone.